Good evening, guys. We are Drop Curb, and welcome to another edition of our Financial Thinking YouTube channel. This week, we're looking at the subsidiaries that sit within the Nebius group and companies they hold large positions in. Thanks everyone for subscribing so far. Enjoy the video, and don't forget to like, and if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe. What Nebius actually does. We appreciate that some of you have seen earlier videos, so we won't be too explicit here. Nebius is an AI infrastructure company, basically a cloud provider built specifically for training and running AI models. They operate huge GPU data centers in Finland, France, and the US, and are building a massive new 300 megawatt facility in New Jersey. Some key numbers, the Q3 revenue was 146 million. That's up 355%. Their ARR headed towards 900 to 1.1 billion by the end of 25, and they're targeting 7 to 9 billion annualized revenue in 2026. Grateful news has been major contract wins with Microsoft, circa 19 billion over 5 years, and also a Meta deal to bring in 3 billion over 5 years. Nebius' core business alone is scaling at hyperspeed, but now let's talk about the extras that Wall Street often overlooks and could be lying beneath the surface. Firstly, there is Avride. Avride is Nebius' autonomous vehicle subsidiary. What do? The Hyundai Ioniq 5 robotaxis, delivery robots, they've done 200,000 completed deliveries, so still in its infancy. They've got partnerships with Uber, Grubhub, Hyundai. Avride recently raised up to 375 million from Uber and Nebius, valuing it at around 4 billion. This is a high-risk, high-reward play, but if robotaxis scale, Avride could become a multi-billion-dollar revenue system. Nebius consolidates Avride, meaning Nebius owns the majority. There's also Triple 10. Cash generating, tech company. Triple 10 is a coding and tech bootcamp operating mainly in the US and Latin America. Programs in software engineering, data, QA, cyber. It's named one of the best bootcamps in the US, and it has an estimated revenue of 50 to 60 million annually. It's a rare thing for a fast-growing AI infrastructure company to own a profitable education business, but Triple 10 helps Nebius with stable revenue and lower margin cash flow. Nebius owns 100% of Triple 10. Then there's Toloka, which is regarded as an AI data factory. Toloka provides data labeling, evaluation, and human-in-the-loop AI services similar to Scale AI. Works with companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Anthropic, and it just raised 72 million led by Bezos Expeditions. Nebius retains, and again, some good names to have in your stable there. Nebius retains a significant economic stake. Toloka isn't consolidated anymore, but Nebius still owns a big share. If the AI data market explodes, this could become a hidden multi-billion-dollar asset. And finally, there's ClickHouse, regarded as the database powerhouse. That's what it claims to be. ClickHouse is a high-speed analytics database used by Microsoft, Cloudflare, Spotify, and others. Its revenue run rate is 90 million plus. It's got a valuation of 6 billion, and Nebius owns 28%. That means Nebius shares alone are worth roughly 1.6 to 1.8 billion on paper. Many argue that ClickHouse could one day become the next Snowflake. For information and perspective, Snowflake is now an $80 billion company. So those are the subsidiaries and positions that Nebius holds. The question is, does this mean Nebius is undervalued? When you add up a core business growing triple digits, multi-billion-dollar contracts with Microsoft and Meta, majority control of Avride, full ownership of 1010, major economic interest in Toloka, a 28% stake in ClickHouse. You get a company that looks more like a mini tech conglomerate rather than a pure AI infrastructure play. And this is why many investors argue Nebius could be worth far more than the current market cap. If even half of those bets play out, with comparisons to being the next Google or an AWS, very widespread, then you could be looking at a future behemoth. Of course, high growth means high risk. Always do your own research. Finally, if you want a deeper dive into any of Nebius's pieces, Avride, ClickHouse or Toloka, let me know in the comments. We'll be doing a video for each company in the near term and deeper comparisons with the early stages of Google, AWS to really see if there is something there. And once again, please hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Cheers, guys.